Just picked up the 15-yard dumpster from the hoarder house and heading to B&D Scrap on Orangeburg. Probably, I don't know, 50 bucks maybe. Maybe a little bit more. It doesn't feel very heavy. It's a full 15-yard, and it's probably not much weight in there. So we'll get that dumped off. I'll run by the house, let the dogs out, and check on the mess that Buddy, the elf, made last night. He left a note for Tanner to turn the fan on, and apparently it was nothing but snow in Tanner's bedroom. So thank you, Buddy. We get to clean that mess up this afternoon. But going to either take this 15 and load up some metal at the Dorchester County site and then take it back to the yard. I've got a bunch of brake parts and rotors. The bed of the truck still has shocks in it. There's a stove there that we pulled out of a dumpster. That's everything that was in there, was just a stove. Got some stuff just kind of kicking around that we can throw in here and at least get the yard cleaned up. There's one empty 15 sitting there now, so if for whatever reason somebody calls and this 15 has to go out, I'll run it by the scrapyard real quick, drop it off. It's probably just a couple dollars worth of stuff, but it's easier to, I guess, get a couple dollars for it versus having to pay, having to pay somebody to take it. So I may have mentioned this yesterday on my video. By the time you guys see this video, it will be probably right about the first of the year, maybe the tail end of December or the beginning of January. But landfills are raising their rates, so unfortunately we are going to have to raise our rates as well. There's Trash Guys right over there. He said he had one to drop on Jedburgh, and then he's going to swap a couple 30s for me. Let's call him real quick. Just make sure that's still the plan. But the landfills are... Hey, I see you right here on Orangeburg. Are you dropping that one and then going up and swapping mine? Okay, I'm to your left. You need to get yourself a headset, just so you're not on your phone, because they're look. Oh, I gotcha. I'm running to the scrap yard, and then I'm gonna go down and start messing with that dumpster in that cul-de-sac full of tree debris. Yeah, Delfino's coming over with a Mini. He bought one. I didn't know that. So when I talked with him yesterday, because his empty 20 is on the yard, I said I need to borrow it. And after telling him what was going on, he said, well, why don't I just bring the Mini over? That his day was light today. And I said, well, fantastic. So we'll go from there. But I'll let you know. All right, call me if you got problems. Bye. Ty's going to, we had a broker call over the weekend, Saturday, and he needed two 30s. I don't have 30s, not yet. And we've always had an agreement with Trash Guys where they will drop 30s on job sites for us. Full disclosure, I put $50 on top of it, and that covers credit card processing fees from Trash Guys to me. But they dropped two 30s for me Saturday, and the gentleman called, and a lot of people kind of question, well, why do you, if you're not working weekends, why do you have your phone on? Well, that's why, because they've already done numerous swaps, and we dropped it Saturday. It's for a commercial client, so it's for a broker and a commercial client, so we're in the system. The fact that we have, Aiken and Columbia and Charleston and up into Orangeburg and all across the state. Those brokers could call us. We have contacts everywhere. I can put them in touch with some good guys, but our service is impeccable. The gentleman that called me, his boss has already called me for a swap. They're happy with the service. They have a competitor out there right now, and that company apparently is not doing what they need them to do. They called them for a swap on Saturday and told them that it would be a week before they could do it. So they called us, and I said, you give me notice, you're looking 24 hours. And they called today about 8:45 and said, we'll get them both swapped today. So the business is good. But, answering your phone on weekends and on Sundays and on holidays, that's part of owning a business. So, but back to landfill, prices are going up, unfortunately. I just need to sit down and figure out where my price needs to be to break even. And that's how our pricing is built now. The pricing is all based upon the Republic landfill, which is on Palmetto Commerce. My overage right now is $75 a ton, as is many of the companies in the area. There are some that are higher, there are some that are lower. The ones that are lower, I don't know how they're doing it without running to the other landfills and not being honest. Berkeley County is a little bit cheaper of a rate, but you can't tell me that all these loads are coming out of Berkeley County and only Berkeley County. Maybe they don't realize, maybe they haven't crunched the numbers. But currently, when we run to Palmetto, the Republic landfill on Palmetto, with the environmental fees and the diesel fees and the landfill fees that we are charged, it comes out to $74 and some change. 75 is an even number. It's a nice, easy number. So we charge $75 a ton. That's where we've been since we started the business. Now with Palmetto raising their rates, I keep saying Palmetto. It's just easier to say Palmetto. It's not Palmetto. It's Republic. Now with Republic raising their rates, we are going to have to go to, I'm thinking, 85 a ton. Which, at the end of the day, sure, if you have overage, it's prorated, it's 85 bucks a ton. But for me, it's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt a client, because we include tonnage in our rentals. If it's a 10-yard dumpster, you get 1 ton. If it's a 15 all the way up to a 30, you get 2 tons. So I am paying, at a minimum, $150 to dump your load. That is what we're charged, 74 and some change. So that's included, as well as credit card fees, taxes, diesel, all of the fees that some companies will put on top of that. I include it. So when you get our rental price, it's XYZ and then 75 a ton. Well, now it's going to be XYZ and 85 a ton. Just, everything's going up. I get it. I get it. I think we raised rates once. It wasn't a big increase. We moved some things around. Contractor pricing, we built that category so the contractors get a little bit of a discount, but at the same time they don't, because they're keeping them longer. So I just need to reevaluate everything. Kind of look at where we need to be, and I have to change pricing because of the rate increase. It's not that I want to, it's not that I'm going to make any more money. There is a rate increase coming, and if I don't raise prices, we're going to lose money. So do I want to lose a minimum of $20, or you do 20 rentals a week, that's $400. It's just gone. The money's gone into left field. So I don't know. We got to look at it. But we are pulling into the scrapyard. This is right here on Orangeburg, and I wonder if that Mustang is still back there. We brought a Mustang in here months ago, and they pushed it off to the side. So why is he waving his hand at me? Don't tell me they're closed.
We ain't on, sir.
Hi.
You come back to 12.
Come back at 12?
Yes, sir.
I can't come back at 12. I got more loads to bring you. You guys are closed?
We're close.
Okay.
Nobody's here right now. Everybody's taking a lunch for 1 hour.
Okay,
11 to 12.
can we just write weights down and I come back and get paid later?
I don't know, the skip guy is right here.
Yeah, I'm not all too worried about getting paid at the moment. I just want to get this metal dumped off. Are you closed every day for lunch?
Every day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day.
From when now?
From 11 to 12.
11 to 12. Okay.
We open Saturday for 8:30 to 2.
Okay. All right. I'll just come back at 12.
All right.
Can I cross the scale and go out?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Apparently they're closed. I'll come back. I'll come back at 12. I live right next door. I'll go home and get lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, buddy.
No, I didn't know. I guess I didn't realize that you guys were closed for lunch every day.
Yeah, every day.
I always come in later in the afternoon, so it.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I talked to this guy back here, and he said, as long as he said, if you want to do it, we go ahead and do it, but you know, you couldn't get nothing, get paid out until later.
I mean, there's probably only 20 bucks in there anyways. It looks like a lot, but it's not.
If you just want to wait.
Yeah, I'll go grab lunch at the house. I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I live right there, so we're good.
Right, man.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you. It's gonna be about 19,500 pounds. So 1.5 ton, maybe. Let's see. Let's run the numbers on that real quick. I guess I didn't realize that they were closed from 11 to 12. Must be nice to be closed. Still make your money. So let's see, that's 3,000 pounds times 0.05, 150 bucks. So I figured 50. It doesn't feel that heavy. It doesn't feel that heavy. So I just hope I didn't pick up something in the tire. But all right, we'll run home. We'll let the dogs out. We'll check on Buddy. I was gonna do this first and then go home real quick, so we'll just we'll do that. Yeah, it says it. Yeah, it says it right there. 8:30 to 11, and then 12 to 5. So 8 to 11, 12 to 5. No problem. We're close. Worst comes to worst, I would have just sat and waited, but I was hoping to run home. We swapped a dishwasher out, and I was gonna throw the dishwasher in here, but no problem. I'll just give it 30 minutes and then come back. So yeah, we'll see y'all shortly.